I'm Amy Crenshaw, and I'm going to unbox an Earlex Spray Station 5500 for you and show you how to use it. I'm here in beautiful Estes Park, Colorado at the YMCA, which is, by the way, a fantastic place to stay. It's been just gorgeous here. We're doing an art fusion event with Kathy Boyd and other teachers, lots of other teachers here. It's been very, very cool. So you can look up artfusionevent.com if you're interested in next year's event, seeing where that is. I think there's going to be one in the spring of 2017. Meanwhile, this is the Earlex Spray Station 5500, and Earlex was great enough to be a sponsor of this event, and so I'm going to show exactly what happens when you get your Earlex, which you can order online at earlex.com. All right, so come over, cameraman. Let's see. This is what it looks like when you get it. Paperwork, DVD, your viscosity cup, and your instructions. So you'll have all these things. And then here is the top half. And the bottom half. This is my favorite sprayer by far. This thing is amazing. I've been using it for several years now, and I love it. It's so simple, very easy to clean. You can spray all kinds of things through it, whether it's water, oil, water-based paint, that is, an oil-based paint. So let's see what we have in this little box right here. You can spray all kinds of stuff. I mean, they're probably watching me right now going, why isn't she saying everything? Because you'll just have to read the book or look at the website, because there's tons of stuff you can do. All right, here's our little tools. And here is the spray gun. And then here are your little directions for how to put it together. So, what you have here, this little tool, which I will try to open with my fingernails. There we go. You'll need that for sure, and you'll need this for sure. Okay, let's put all the extra box stuff over there. All right, so your gun, let's do this part first, actually. This is the long hose, which is great because you can go a long way with it. And then this piece sets right down in here. And because I did not bring a screwdriver with me for this video, for this demo, I won't screw the screws in. So basically there are just a few screws right here. They are, looks like Phillips head screws, and it does not come with a screwdriver, so you will need a screwdriver. And they go right down in these holes, and it screws this handle on. And then this handle picks up this whole piece, so it carries with you. And then this little guy right here, this is totally portable. It goes right here when you travel with it. Your hose falls right down in this space and hooks up right here. So you have everything encased in one place. If you want to pop this in the back of your truck or your van to take on jobs with you, it's fantastic for that. There's not a ton of overspray, so you can spray with this on the site. So I'm going to show you how to take apart the gun. Oh, first, very helpful is the plug, because you do need power. So it's all tucked in here. This is an electric airless, so you do not need a compressor. You got it tucked in there really well too. There we go. So you're just going to pull the cord out, and you can use your extension cord. Now, one very important thing about the sprayer, when you turn it on, it's going to sound kind of like a vacuum cleaner. The filter and the air that's pulled through is right here. So you want to put it on a surface that will not pull up and cover this vent right here in this filter. And on a clean surface as well, because you don't want any paint or dirt or dust or anything getting up in here. So it needs to be on a surface. I wouldn't turn it on right here because this plastic would just suck up right there, and then that ruins my suction for my sprayer. So that's that part. And then for the gun, super simple. This pops off right here. This is where you put your paint, and you do need to water, or basically thin different paints. You thin water-based with water, and thin oil-based with an oil-based product like our mineral spirits or something like that, depending on your product. So this gun basically comes apart super easily for just a few parts. Can you get close up right here? Awesome. So you can see everything is tight, in place, super simple, just a few parts, okay? And we need our tool, this part, snip this off, It's just hand tightened. It's not very tight on there at all. Save my fingers because those edges are a little sharp. There we go. And that. Okay, screw this part off. This part back here, the spring, controls how much paint comes out, so that's your pressure. And then this little guy right here, your air hose, does come off, so you can clean it. Now when you're spraying, if you don't tilt your sprayer back and forth too much, this won't get any paint in there. Of course, it's gonna have, it'll be covered in paint eventually, but because this one's all nice and new and blue and pretty, it doesn't stay that way if you work really hard. But this does come right off, pops right off, and you can clean this out if you need to. Now, these needles do come in different sizes based upon what type of spray you're doing, so you can call Earlex or look online for information about that. And to clean it, this is all you need to do. You can run water through the sprayer once it's all together, and you can clean it with that or clean it with mineral spirits. And that's super easy. And then just take everything apart. This little guy right here is for cleaning out here and here. So that's super easy to do. Now to put it back together, just slide this in here. And you can use a little Vaseline if you want to, or grease on your needle. So this goes right back on the end right there. And then this tightens here. It's a little tough to get it started sometimes. And then that determines the pressure that I have here. If it's not screwed in very far, then I pull this back farther and I have more spray coming out. If I tighten this down, it doesn't go back as far, I have less paint coming out. So it's super easy to test and play with and figure out how much paint you want on your surface. Okay? And then this little guy, right back in here. Tighten as much as you can by hand. And then that just fits right there. And tighten it down until it stops right there. Easy peasy. This guy right here has little notches, see, on each side, and they fit in the little holes right here. So it just sets right down in there, and it's springy, so that when you set this in, you get to turn it, and I'll show you what that does in just a minute. So you set this here, you fit this guy in with the notches, set this right on top, and there are little holes, little divots in the background, or in the back of it rather, that sit right on top of these notches. And then just screw this on. And if this for some reason gets a little paint in there or it gets a little dry, you can also use the same Vaseline or grease around this outer edge right here, and then that screws on a little easier. So there you go. Then you put this right here, turn, tighten it down, and you're ready to spray. Of course, I don't have any spray in there, and what this does is this will turn, and I can get a center. If I have it this way, I'll have just a circular spray. And this way, we'll have a fan one direction, and press in and turn, and my fan will go the other direction. So there you go. That's the Earlex sprayer, unboxed, super easy to use. DVD is included, directions are included, and you want to use your viscosity cup. That's very important, so look in your instructions as to how to use your viscosity cup and what that means to you. Otherwise, happy spraying. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.